Well, he doesn't want to talk, I guess, so I'll just talk really quickly because it's raining outside and I just got this finished. We had to move it because we moved the garden, so I figured I would kind of just showcase what I did and make a second YouTube video incredibly quickly. And yeah, it'll be super cool. Sorry about no camera equipment again. Haven't made enough money to buy any. So we're literally waiting on my mom to come from Lowe's with like 2 or 3 2-inch 90s, and this will all be ready to roll. But we'll start down here with where you get water. We have plans and aspirations to buy a little 110 volt pump, which we'll put on that little guy so we could like run a sprinkler if we wanted to. If not, we have big fill here for, you know, filling up watering cans or 5-gallon buckets, whatever. Biggest rule from what I understand with watering shenanigans is that you don't want to choke down your flow, as I did with the original system right here. So I added a Y in, cut that there today, added a Y, you can kind of sort of see, and kicked this big 2-inch ball valve in here so that when you want to push some water, you can push water. Tube comes up, all the barrels are connected at the bottom, so it'll fill from the bottom. This comes here, goes over to our first flush filter, and then my overflow system works on this 1.5-inch pipe. Once this gets full, this will run down, and switching hands, when it gets to this end, it will come out here, go down next to the overflow, spin around in a little circle, and go in my buried downspouts that go out somewhere on, I don't know, like right about there. There's a bit of, it goes right under the garden. It's not perforated, it's all solid, so bubbles up at daylight. So that's how the overflow works. And then for the first flush, I cut my gutter. This is a cheater piece for people who don't know how to make gutters that you piece in for a downspout. Bought that, put 2 ends on it, into the first flush filter. The first flush filter actually has, I think, a
20 ounce?
Yeah, like a 20-ounce soda bottle in it that's
water
capped.
Bottle.
Water bottle, something like that. I don't remember. That's sitting down here. There is a small drip that happens here, which also, as it drips, so once it's done raining, the drip will go out in the downspout, just like all the other water, where the overflow comes from and all that. First flush could probably be a little bit bigger, but I didn't really want to be way up there somewhere trying to install that, so I called it a day where it was. The other thing we have going on here, why this is all crazy like, is my sump pump, which comes from over there, comes down, also ties into that. So it's just a T. Everything's all glued together and fancy. Looks kind of cool. 220 gallons, not a whole lot, but we do get a fair bit of rain through the course of the year, so we're hoping this will just help us do watering activities between rainstorms, because we do get a fair bit of rain.
And if you're not saving rain, you're wasting it. It's free water.
He does have a very good point. Just real quick, I'll try and show you from out here a little ways. That is being fed off of the small roof right there. That's my kitchen. And up above, there's this whole 2nd-story roof is all fed to this one downspout. So we actually have like a lot of square footage going to that, which would be pretty neat. There's the other roommate. He's over there. He's leaving for the weekend. Other than that, it looks cool. It's raining. My mom drives really slow, so I'm just waiting for her to get here. Because she was nice enough to stop at Lowe's on her way over anyway to pick up the couple 90s that I need. So as soon as she gets here, we'll have it, and maybe I'll post up a video tomorrow after it's done raining tonight to look and see how much water we collected from the first storm. I'll kind of give you brief overview of how many inches we got, or parts of an inch that we got, and how much we ended up collecting. DC is already pointing that in the window there is a little piece of wood there, and there's some grow lights on that, and we'll be doing all of our upplanting this weekend in 2 solo cups where they will hang out.
We don't want to get sued.
Hefty cups, whatever.
They suck.
Into plastic party cups. There. Now no
Okay,
one can
that's
sue me.
fair.
I own the
That's
rights
fair.
to none of these, if that's a thing. I'm not really sure yet.
It's YouTube. You never know.
Very true. He does bring up a good point. So maybe we'll do some upplanting videos into our party cups where they'll live for the next 2 to 3 weeks while we're waiting. We're hoping 2 weeks. We'll see what the weather brings, because I don't know. I guess April showers are about a month late right now. So they'll be upplanted and for sure living in there for 2 weeks, possibly 3, and then they will land in the garden. Our corn's not up yet, but I'm sure it's thinking about it. We've had 3 days of rain, so I'm gonna call that good.
Amend it.
Yeah, we'll be doing a video on that too, because we're gonna amend all of our soil before we do any of our planting. Long story. That'll be in the next one. That'll be in the soil amending video. The next video is upplanting. Next time. See you later.